Welcome back to 13 News Now at noon. YWCA South Hampton Roads is getting ready for its annual conference on R.E.S.T, R.E.S.T, which stands for Racial Equity and Social Transformation. Now, this event brings the community together with the goal of improving racial justice and equity issues in policies, institutions, and culture. Here to tell us more about it, we have Zakkiyya Cunningham. And Zakkiyya, it's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I'm so glad to be here. So, yes, R.E.S.T is this is our second annual conference this year. So we are in partnership this year with the Center for African American Public Policy at Norfolk State University. So very excited about that opportunity. And it's a two-day conference this year, June 5th and 15th and 16th. So it's Juneteenth centric. Very excited about that. The opportunity to really celebrate the history of our region, right? But also move beyond, which is our theme this year. Move beyond just words and into like really action and policy change, right? So that we can make sure that we're upholding all of the things that we really believe about ourselves and about our region. So this year, Captain Janet Days will be our keynote speaker. Super, super excited about that. She is a wonderful woman, and we'll have her as our keynote speaker amongst a lot of other workshops and engaging panels that will really talk about how we use some of the theories that we have and some of these different ideas that we talk about kind of in, smaller back rooms and say, but we could do this, right? Like we could actually make that change for the communities that really need it the most.
And these conversations are so important for everyone to have, not just for our region, but just like in smaller communities as well. So talk about the value of people coming together and having these conversations kind of in this open and safe space.
So here's the really cool thing, right? It's about humanity. A lot of people say eliminating racism and they get scared. That's a big task, right? Eliminating racism, how do we do that? We start with this. We start with conversations. How do we kind of piecemeal our way to justice? How do we say to each other, well, I believe that you're a human, you believe that I'm a human. How do we figure this out? How do we change things like poverty and housing injustice? How do we change that into, well, what are the solutions that we can face? So we'll have a panel this year on how we can look at housing justice as reparations, right? Maybe it's something where we have an improved voucher system, very simple things that already are in place that we can make small tweaks to and say, we can do this better, a little bit better for the folks who need it the most.
And it's all about everyone kind of realizing, hey, the change starts with you, so you have to embrace that change and do something out there.
Absolutely.
So I have to ask you, of course, this is happening in June. We have about a minute left. If people want to get involved now or in other ways, maybe they can't make this particular event, how else can they get involved in the work that you all do with equity and justice?
Absolutely. So our website is YWCA-SHR.org. I always miss that part, so I had to make sure I put that in there. But visit our website, YWCA-SHR.org/R.E.S.T. Lots of information on there. People can learn about the work that we do around equity and justice, the work that we do to support survivors of both sexual assault and domestic violence throughout the region. So we're very, very excited about our opportunities and hope you all can join us.
Yes, for sure. An important conversation, not just around Juneteenth, though, an important conversation all year round. Zakkiyya, thank you so much for this information.
Absolutely, Ashley.
Come back all the time and tell us what the YWCA is doing.
Yay, I definitely will. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, we'll be right back.